Okay, I've had some requests for Casper Man by C6 Steve, and this shouldn't be a very long lesson because essentially it's just one riff the whole way through the song, and it's exceptionally straightforward as well. But the trickiest part is going to be making sure you get the rhythm. Like in Cut My Wings, there's a bit of a percussive element going on, and unless you get that down, it's just going to sound dull and a bit lifeless. So once you know the notes, then it's just a case of working in your percussion, and that's what I'll take you through today. Okay, as usual, I'll demonstrate it first, and then I'll talk through what's going on. Okay, so it is that percussive element which really makes the entire song. So the first thing you're going to do is hit on. Okay, that's your first note as such. Okay, is the percussive bit. Then you're sliding up to the 4th fret on the third string, the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and you're going to be hitting that open 1st string as well. So just with your fingers, you're going to be, but at the same time, you're going to be thumbing that bass note. Okay, the 6th string, the open E. So it's doing that 3 times. Okay. And then what you're going to do with your first finger is pull off on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Okay. And then you've got the percussive element comes in. Okay, so it's sliding up 3 times, then pulling off the 2nd fret, the 3rd string. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to play this 4th string open with your first finger again. So it's all together. And then you're going to hit the 3rd fret of the 6th string. So after that first bit. Okay, then you're going to hammer on to the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and then you're back to the beginning. So real slow all together. So you really got to get those percussive bits in. It really makes, that's what makes it. So a bit faster. Okay, and that's essentially the whole song, just that one riff all the way through. And there's a couple of little breaks that he does, which I'll talk through now. Okay, so the first little lick I want to talk you through is just where he breaks. So it's just, you'll be going through going. So it's just that first, just that little lick, again, dead straightforward. So leading into that, it's just a case of hitting that 4th fret on the 3rd string and the 2nd fret on the 1st, and your open E, just hitting that after you've done like the main riff. So it's just hitting that, and then what you can do, that little lick is just sliding up to the 5th fret on the 2nd string. So it's now just I hit it open, that 2nd string again. And then you're going to pull off on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So just nice and slow. And then you're back into the main riff. And a couple of times throughout the song, before he does that little lick, you're just doing the tremolo on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Oh. So there's just a couple of variations that go through the song. There's one little break that he does, which I'm going to talk through now. Okay, so the final piece of the song is just where he, there's no vocals. All he does is he goes up to the 7th fret on the 1st string and the 8th fret on the 2nd string, and just plays essentially the same thing. So all it is the same, essentially the same, but on the 7th and 8th frets, 1st and 2nd string. And slap it on And then what I go between the 2nd fret on the 4th string and the G on the 6th string, the 3rd fret. Just with a bit of percussion in there as well. And then essentially that's the whole song. So nice and easy, just make sure you work on that percussive element and then you're good at sounding really good. Okay, enjoy it.